When I'm headed to a park to do a POTA activation, my goal is to deploy my antenna and get on the air as fast as possible. There is nothing that takes the fun out of an activation faster than spending 20 to 30 minutes erecting an antenna. And on those activations that I want to carry a lightweight radio and antenna, I need something that can get the job done quickly and efficiently without weighing me down. And I think I found something to scratch that itch. Earlier this year at Hamcation, I had the opportunity to meet Rob, the owner of Spooltenna. Rob showed me a prototype of the Spooltenna Ultra, a significantly smaller version of the original Spooltenna, which was launched in 2025. Rob told me that he hoped to have the Ultra ready in time for Hamvention. Now that Hamvention is upon us, I was able to get an Ultra to test, and I'm excited to show you the antenna and talk about its performance. Put simply, the Ultra is a smaller version of the Spooltenna. Spooltenna is made in America in Cary, North Carolina. It has an open source design, is lightweight, and designed for portability. So, what's the difference between the original and the Ultra? The original is 4.72 inches in diameter. It weighs 12.5 ounces, is constructed from UV stabilized PVC, and uses 20 gauge tin copper wire. The Ultra is literally the size of a hockey puck at 3 inches in diameter, weighs only 5.7 ounces, is constructed from fiberglass, and uses 26 gauge high strength copper clad steel with a UV resistant polyethylene jacket. Both antennas have a power rating of 100 watts sideband and 50 watts CW in digital. Both use a 49:1 unnin, have an SWR of under 1.5:1 on the 40, 20, 15, and 10 meter bands, and each unit is tested and includes an individual SWR report. Why two antennas? Well, both antennas are designed for portability, rapid deployment, and ease of use. The original model is built for easy handling, while the Ultra prioritizes minimal size and weight for those who need maximum portability. Both models allow for attaching a counterpoise to the antenna under one of the screws in the front of the unit. I used a 5% long counterpoise for 40 meters, which is about 7 feet long. This is more than sufficient to act as a return path for RF current and reduce common mode issues. Checking the SWR with and without the counterpoise showed only a slight variation between the two. I had a chance to test the antenna for my backyard and on a POTA. Performance with the antenna was great. I was able to make contacts with a number of stations using 50 watts on CW on 40 and 20 meters, despite the less than stellar band conditions. Both the original Spooltenna and the Ultra are designed to streamline the setup and teardown process for portable HF operation. Its design makes it easy to deploy and virtually eliminates the need to untangle wire. And believe me, that's no fun. Ask me how I know. In the portable operating world, there are a plethora of antennas to choose from. The Spooltenna Ultra stands out with its excellent build quality, small size, and lightweight design. And the best part is that it's easy to set up and you don't have to drag along an antenna tuner for your activation. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Michael, KI@R. We'll catch you on the next one.